Good morning, welcome to Breakfast on Sunday Morning with Ben Boulos and Rachel Burden.
Our headlines today.
And we're going to meet Yo-Yo and Scamp, the hero detection dogs who've won a special award for their work. Now, we have two very special guests on the sofa here with us this morning. Very distracting, as you can see from Ben already. This is, shall we see them? Yo-Yo and
Hello.
Scamp. Now, these two are detection dogs that have been honoured with the animal equivalent of an OBE.
Yes, they won the PDSA Order of Merit for their impressive 10-year career working with trading standards, uncovering more than £30 million worth of illegal cigarettes and tobacco. They join us, along with their handler, Stuart Phillips. Welcome.
Morning.
And thanks for being with us this morning. If people are wondering what Scamp's looking at, we've got little screens in the studio, and Scamp's caught sight of himself.
And why wouldn't he admire himself? He's beautiful.
So just tell us about the importance of this. Like, what does this award mean? Why is it so significant?
Oh, I mean, it's a huge honour. And they're the first tobacco detection dogs, or retired tobacco detection dogs, to be awarded the PDSA Order of Merit for their combined 20 years of service.
Which is extraordinary. So tell us about your story with them, when you first came across them, because they came to you quite young, didn't they? Yeah,
they were both about 9 months old when they came to me, both unwanted pets.
Yeah.
So I took them on to see whether they could be detection dogs. And, yeah, they both ended up working as tobacco detection dogs.
Yeah. And the training for something like this, where do you start with a dog? As a dog owner with a not very well-behaved dog, I'm curious to know what the sort of first lesson might be.
So it's all rewards and play-based training.
Yeah.
So this pair loved tennis balls. So it was all, all their training was focused around tennis balls, retrieving tennis balls, finding tennis balls. And then obviously the later stages of training were combining their love of tennis ball to finding tobacco.
Yeah, and being gun dogs, they'll have that in their DNA anyway, won't they?
That's right, yeah. I mean, these are both from, really good working bloodlines for gun dogs. So, yeah, it just came naturally for them.
Yeah.
Little Scamp here is shaking.
Is
he OK?
He's fine, yeah, he's all right.
He doesn't have to be up on the sofa if he wants to go down.
If he's upset, we can give him a bit of a break.
He's been retired over a year now, so
right.
he just prefers staying at home these days.
Oh.
And you've dragged him out early on a Sunday morning, for Scamp.
That's fair enough on him. I was reading, but they can detect cash as well.
That's right.
How do they do that? Because presumably it's all different. Like, you've got paper, you've got polymer. It's all. How do you train them to detect cash?
So when these were first trained, it was obviously the paper banknotes, but it's the ink that's different. So yeah, and these were very successful cash dogs as well.
Tell us about, then, looking for illegal tobacco and how much of a big problem that is, so the importance of a role that the two dogs play in that.
Well, one of the problems that trading standards have is that the people at the shops, mainly, that sell illegal tobacco, they conceal it so well. So human search teams are unable to find it. And this pair, that we're using their amazing skills, were able to find some pretty sophisticated concealments, which, as I say, which human search teams couldn't find.
Give us an example.
Oh, so the shops are constructing concealments using hydraulic rams and electromagnets. So floors that move, walls that that come out from the wall,
right.
All to conceal illegal tobacco products.
Yeah.
I was reading about the Order of Merit, the PDSA Order of Merit. We say it's like an OBE. It's far more rare, isn't it? I mean, only 55 animals have ever been awarded it. Is that right?
That's right, yes. And so this year, the PDSA Order of Merit it's its 10th year anniversary. So for this pair, obviously, have had their award this year. But yeah, they are the 53rd and 54th animals to receive it.
Oh, wow.
So what does a award-winning dog do in retirement, then?
So they, luckily, we live in Pembrokeshire,
Lovely.
so they visit the beaches quite regular. We've got amazing countryside, a big garden.
Because you've got other dogs at home, haven't you, that you're training?
Right, yes.
Tell us about them.
We've got dogs that have replaced Scamp and Yo-Yo that continue to work with trading standards, more tobacco detection dogs, vape detection dogs, cash detection dogs. So yeah, there's more at home.
God, you're busy. This is a full-time job for you. How many hours a day do you spend training?
Well, training, we probably do 2 or 3 days a month training.
Right, is that all? And that's enough to keep them
once they're fully trained, it's just, maybe...
Topping it up.
Topping, that's right, yes.
And if you ever take them away on holiday, if you're going through ports and airports, how do they know when they're on holiday and not working?
Well, they have worked abroad, but as for holidays, I tend not to take them abroad on holiday.
If you're on Pembrokeshire coast, why would you?
That's right, yeah.
And just tell us about, more broadly speaking, the kind of, you indicated the huge variety of work that detection dogs can do. But I think sometimes we sort of undervalue the role that they can play in supporting police investigations.
Oh, yes. I mean, there are dogs out every day working, as you say, with the police, with trading standards. And without the help of detection dogs, dogs that are detecting firearms and cash and drugs and all sorts. So they play a vital role.
Yeah, well, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet them today and to learn a little bit more about the work they do. I think Yo-Yo, has to be said, looks entirely at ease on the red sofa. Scamp looks like he can't get out of here quick enough. So, thank you, Scamp. Thank you, Yo-Yo.
Thanks for bearing with us.
Thank you so much for coming in and letting us meet them today. And many congratulations once again.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Stuart, as well. Thank you. Thank you for watching as well. That's all from us for today. Breakfast back tomorrow from 6.
Right now, it's time for Sunday with Laura Kunsberg. Goodbye.